Welcome back to the third part in our Cultural Agility series. Last week we talked about emergent leadership over pure hierarchy. This week we're going to talk about varying and mutating your culture quickly in order to produce change. Did you know the Vitality Profit Index, a widely accepted measure of innovation, shows that 50% of company profits are created from products that were invented within the last 3 years. As products and services churn faster, the need for cultural agility has never been more important, and it's not slowing down. Agile software development has become widely accepted as a way for creating faster cycles of software development that are tied more to the customer. It is premised on two core beliefs. Number one, the highest priority is to satisfy the customer through continuous, ongoing delivery of working software. Number two, welcoming changing requirements even late in the development process. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Teams practice this change principle of vary and mutate quickly, which should be applied to any organization, not just those developing software. The science of evolution teaches us that rapid adaptation depends on genetic variance. Low genetic variance equals high risk of extinction. And the higher the genetic variation, the higher the ability to adapt and the lower the risk of extinction. So let's explore a simple example from nature. The cheetah famously has low genetic variation. When captive felines at an Oregon breeding colony for large cats were exposed to a potentially deadly virus, it wiped out 50% of the cheetah population. But the lions, who famously practice high genetic variance, were not affected at all. So how do cats apply to business and corporate culture? Corporate culture in the industrial era was a well-adapted strategy for practicing efficiency and high profitability and return on investment. So in the digital era, these traits need to be replaced by modern values that emphasize freedom, flexibility, and inclusion. Genetic variation in business is a culture that can practice innovation in small tribes, tolerating failures, encouraging creativity, and listening deeply to your customers. Cultural agility is when businesses practice genetic variance by never resting on past successes, not assuming what works today will still be relevant in 12 months from now. We must prepare and develop leaders who can foster this kind of culture. I would say to you, it's the most powerful work of our time if you have the courage. Next week, we will explore simplicity in a complex world. Thanks for joining us today. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel to listen to the full series on developing cultural agility.